Here you go. This is a couple of notes as far as the Browns' offensive line is concerned. You got Austin Corbett projected to replace Kevin Zeitler at right guard. In 2018, Greg Robinson replaced Desmond Harrison in the final 8 games. In those 8 games, the Browns allowed just 5 sacks, and the Browns are second highest rated offensive line in the league at the end of the 2018 season. That according to Pro Football Focus. That's pretty good. Here's the projected offensive line after the moves they've made. Left tackle, Greg Robinson. Left guard, Joel Bitonio. J.C. Treader in the middle. And Austin Corbett, right guard, and right tackle, Chris Hubbard.
I mean, and you also like some of the depth that Dorsey's brought in here, but I really like the fact that Greg Robinson is on a 1-year contract for 19. That's a make good. That's a bet on myself.
Right.
I'm going to strike it big at the end of 2019. So that's what I want. I want a guy who has a lot to prove and a lot of money on the table for a good performance. You figure he's going to be playing well. I trust Dorsey on Corbett, on the talent evaluation of Corbett. So that line is fine to me.
Well, it's going to have to be.
Well, yeah, and you look at what happened in the second half of last year. Mayfield was barely touched. I think he was the least pressured quarterback of anybody in the NFL.
So somebody's doing something right on the line.
Admittedly, Zeitler was part of it, yes. Yeah. But I still think that Corbett can be a quality player. Otherwise, Dorsey wouldn't have thought him highly enough to draft him in the top 40.
Imagine that. You had so few hits on Baker Mayfield last year, especially at the end. It's hard to contemplate.
Especially the way it began, Les.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. You know, the first few games, he's getting killed.
Well, part of it is he didn't have any idea what he was looking at.
Well, that's true. And also some of you would think that some of the schemes were not necessarily geared toward Mayfield getting the ball out of his hand quickly enough. Kitchens came in, seemed to rectify that. But, yeah, and I guess in fairness to Haley and Jackson, they were dealing with a guy who had to learn the NFL game and probably was holding on to the ball too long, exacerbating the problem. But second half of the year, there's no question that Mayfield stayed upright.